sorry, but cut off. So this is part 2, I guess. And then you've got your little markings. I used the little thing with the red on it. It's actually the end of a paintbrush to use as one of the seeker missiles, because I didn't think with the larger seeker missiles, I don't actually think this is to scale, so I actually put that for the seeker missiles instead of the ones from the kit over there. Now we get to the thing you probably noticed in the beginning. This is a Tau Barracuda. It's not the real one. This is just a scratch-built version. I made it out of foam last night, and it turned out pretty well. Do a little more work. The only thing I did terrible on, I used this stuff called like aquarium epoxy or something like that. It's epoxy putty for like aquarium tanks for your fish. And the cool thing about that, it dries in between. It takes like maybe an hour to get to its full thickness, but it works a lot better than this like plumber's epoxy and repair epoxy from Lowe's. And it came in a really big tube, like the tubes that green stuff come in with the 2 parts. That was the whole thing, and it was only like I got it for $1 at a discount store, but I think it's like maybe $10 at the most if you buy it. I just used the little engines from the Tau tank kit, 2 drones for the sides, the tip of an ion cannon, sculpted the rest from my sandpaper, that foam, and then right in here and pretty much all around these, you can kind of tell because I did a bad job. I used the aquarium putty, and it just, the bad thing about it is that I'm going to have to go over it again. I'm going to use like cardstock, cereal box probably, and just cut pieces around it. But other than that, I really like this foam stuff for the scratch build Tau, because you can go over it with filler and it fills in all the little holes. I haven't done that yet, but I'm going to make them into like bullet holes. That's what I was thinking about here. But you can cut out like the shapes and everything. This one's camouflage kind of, it looks like. Really easy, and you can actually make a template for where you want to paint. The underside is probably the ugliest thing. I'd use some more epoxy putty just to get it to hold. I have to take that off. Then I just put something underneath so it wasn't completely flat. The ion cannon is just like angled, so it looks like it's inside the actual main body of the Barracuda. And then the base, I have not finished. The gold part I'm going to paint black and then weather it a little bit. I just got some grass and various things. But I used, it's like Folgers resealable coffee. It's like the big tub of coffee and reseal. I have found a whole bunch of those in our basement. I think my dad uses them to store screws and things, and I found a lone lid and took that. The little support thing is just a wooden pencil. I found that works best, and kind of cheaper because the metal, it bends. With a pencil, if it breaks, you can replace it. But other than that, that's about it. I'm going to do some more someday, hopefully some more work. Probably won't now I'm saying that, but got to add the burst cannons. Those are drying over there. And that is about it. So, once again, this is like a 2,000 point Tau army. I hope to expand it. My next project probably either be a tiger shark or even bigger, a manta. But I think the manta might take up a little more space in my room. So I probably won't do that for a while. But maybe another barracuda, probably a tiger shark though, because I'm really liking those. I actually used some assistance on this, like not personally, but reference pictures from the Warseer forum, good forum. I think there was a couple things on Daka Daka about like scratch-built Tau Armada, and this guy used paper mache and all kinds of different things. I didn't really want to take the time and do that, but I'm probably going to try that the next time I do it. Hopefully it'll look a little more detailed and nice, but I think this is a good first start, plus with Tau vehicles being all curvy and things like that, but looks pretty good. So here's the view from it's coming at you. I have a pillow behind there to help with the reflection and all that stuff. Hope you enjoyed this. If you have any requests for videos, I'd be eager to hear them, and talk to you guys later. One more thing. If you're trying to, or looking for good super glue, let me see where I got this. I got this stuff at Walgreens. It was $3 for 6 packs of these things. I still have 3 left, actually 4, because I just opened the other one. And it works really good. I haven't had any trouble. I actually tried breaking something, it did not break. So I'd recommend that for pretty much anything. I used it on the foam. Cool thing about that, don't use too much because it melts the foam. Some chemical, I'm not going to make something up, but some chemical in it melts the foam, even though it says it'll work for foam, I think. But what you do, it melts the foam and it kind of makes it like plastic and sticks together better, but don't use too much. That's what I use pretty much on all of that. But that's about it. Okay. Hope you enjoyed.